Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the fuck though. I don't bluff, bro. Aiming at your head like a buffalo. You a roughneck, I'm a cutthroat.
Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about Lil Wayne's new album, Carter 5. We got a little bit of a different background. That's because I've received posters for promoting the album, and so I thought it would be perfect to just have them as a backdrop and talk about the album with you guys. So as you've seen with the title, I'm going to do the top 5 songs from Carter 5. Obviously it was very hard for me to decide which ones would be the top 5 because there are 23 songs on this album, and I listened to every single one of them a few times, narrowed it down to like 13 really good ones, and then I had to kind of narrow it down to like 10 to like 7, all the way down to 5, and then having to put them in order from 5 through 1. So it was a little bit difficult to listen to all of them and figure out which ones that I thought were the best ones of the album. So we're just gonna get right into it. The first one that I think is one of the best from the album is Cant Be Broken. It's got a really great beat to it, it's got a really nice piano with it, and the vocals on it are just amazing with the chorus. It also just like speaks to all of his haters, you know. It's just kind of like getting a beginning to say, you know, I'm the greatest, like I have all these things, I have this money, I've got a lot going for me. Basically, I can't be broken because I'm the greatest. Talks about his childhood, talks about his mom in here, talks about a lot of different things throughout the album that are similar to this song. So that is the chorus piece. I love the sound of that. It's got a really great melody to it. It's got the vocals, and then it just kind of like puts it all in together.
They could do all they can do, but they can't break unbreakable. They scared to face the truth because they hate the view. They taste the juice, I hope it make them puke. I'm breaking loose. Should I throw up the deuce or should I wave the deuce? In 1982, my mama take me to a space shuttle. Say now I'm raising you.
So this one, I just love listening to it. You know, it's really got that kind of like confidence in it. Got this like really huge kind of sound to it. Just like kind of unbeatable, I'm unbreakable. And I love that he just can like, throughout the verse, it's almost like he doesn't take a breath. It's just, you know, it's very, everything's just so quick, and it's just like word after word and word, and like just word after word. And I love hearing that, and then splitting right into the little chorus piece. Like everything just works so perfectly well together in this one. And so for that, I have Cant Be Broken for number 5. The next one I have is Don't Cry for number 4.
Not a given. Be humble and conceited, self-driven. Drive carefully, stay in your own lane. See buckling.
I put this one on here for number 4 just because it's got a very personal sound to it. Obviously, it was with XXX and his recent passing. Wayne is talking about that in here. You know, talking rest in paradise. You know, obviously his death really affected a lot of people all over. You know, people are still talking about it, and it's really cool that he was able to have a feature on this album. I love the vocals in it. XXX obviously does well with singing in this one, and it just has like a really great vibe to it and kind of really sad, somber kind of sound to it. The lyrics that I really like in the song are, if heaven is as good as advertised, I want a triple extension on my afterlife, rest in paradise. I mean, those lyrics kind of just really spoke to me. Really great wordplay, obviously talking about triple extension, and then also rest in paradise. You know, it's kind of like you're in a better place now, you're doing great. And then with Lil Wayne's verse, he talks about the lyrics that I just played for you are, talent is God-given, be grateful, fame is not given, be humble, and conceit is self-driven, drive careful. Which, you know, obviously is saying, it's basically saying, you know, be thankful for the talent that's given to you, don't let your pride go to your head. You know, it's so easy to do that, so just be safe, don't think everything is all about you, or don't have too much pride in yourself. And then, you know, fame isn't just given. Like it's something that's earned, it's something you have to work for, and obviously having great power comes great responsibility in that kind of sense. So if you're just super prideful in yourself, then you're not really going to be a good person, is what he's trying to say.
Bury me in New Orleans, tombstone reads, don't cry, stay tuned, bring me back to life. Gotta lose a life just to have a life. But if heaven's as good as advertised, I want a triple extension on my motherfucking afterlife. Rest in paradise.
So just to recap, we've had Cant Be Broken for number 5, and then Don't Cry for number 4. Next up is Open Letter for number 3.
So if a nigga kill me, hope he mean it. I just hope I die for a reason. They probably won't miss me till they need me. Have problems with that man that they need me, Lord. I'm talking about some real life shit. Goodbye, let a dead life shit. Way too concerned to be conceited.
Lil Wayne gets a little bit more existential in this one, talking about more personal things, questioning his life, questioning his reasoning. The lyrics are, "Dear life, what is my meaning, my reason? That's the question I ask the reader. God bless the reader." This one I thought was definitely in the top 3 because it's very personal. He talks about his children in this one. He's talking about his legacy. Basically, it's like, if you're gonna, threaten to come for me, at least have a good reason. Obviously I've worked so hard in my life, like, you better have a good reason to come for me. And I think that's really smooth. It's kind of like, I don't know, he's like, yeah, I'm the greatest, so have a reason. So it's kind of just, a message to his fans, a message to God, just saying, like, I don't really know what my reason is for being here, I don't know what my purpose is, just let me know, help me out, like, what's the meaning of all this? In this one, his mom was talking about him having kids too early, and he kind of talks about that. He talks about his children, he talks about making sure that they're okay and that they're, that they're fine. And so it's like, he's obviously got a new element into his life now. He's got a great career in music. He's like now a father of 2 children, so he's got a lot to worry about. He's got a lot of things, he's got a lot of questions.
I'm a gangster dying cause I'm gangster die. I can't deny it, you can't tame a lion. I'm an angry lion hanging by a string, I can't describe it. Feel like an anchor tied to my finger, got me sinking to the bottom of my drink. I know a lot of niggas think I got a lot of niggas. There's strength in numbers, but it's honor over strength. I talk to God.
Alright, and so for number 2, we've got Let It All Work Out, which is the last song on the album.
I ain't what my heart was pounding. I shot it and I woke up with blood all around me. It's mine, I didn't die, but as I was dying, God came to my side and we talked about it. He sold me another life and he made a profit.
This one he talks about almost committing suicide as a child, trying to reach out to people. He ended up doing it, stealing his mom's pistol and just shooting himself in the heart. He was saying, luckily I made it, I talked to God, and he's like, no, you got so much more to do. I love the lyrics that he has in there. The part where he says, God came to my side and we talked about it. He sold me another life and he made a profit.
Yeah, and he said, I'm still in this bitch. Yeah, thank God, cause I'm still in this bitch.
I just think that's like, those are some really powerful words, talking about his career, talking about, what he's done for the world, what he's done in music, what he's done, in people's lives, and, everything like that, becoming a father, everything that he's done to be successful and kind of better his life. So number 5, we had Cant Be Broken. Number 4, we had Don't Cry. Number 3, we had Open Letter. Number 2, we had Let It All Work Out. And finally, for the number 1 song off this album in the top 5 of Carter 5, we have Famous.
Welcome to your name in lights, all the lighters in the sky.
You must be famous.
You must be famous.
I'ma be on that TV, mama.
Live your life.
So the song Famous opens up with Regina Carter's voice singing the really beautiful vocal intro, and I think that's what really got me into liking it immediately, just because the sound of it was so different and it was so unique and it was so personal too. This song Famous talks about growing from hate, continuing his career even though people said that he wouldn't make it as far, that he would have a short career, and now he's 12 studio albums in with 25 mixtapes, so he's definitely got a long way, and his career was definitely not short, and he's for sure here to stay. So I really like it, it's talking about, being famous, being in different cities every night, being around different people all the time. One of the lyrics that really got me in this one was, I got my demons, I got my angels, can't talk to myself because mama said don't talk to strangers. I thought that was just like super dark and super creepy and like very personal, kind of like maybe not recognizing himself and who he's become in this light of being famous.
Cause most people are nobody till somebody kill them. Probably thought that my career be short and sweet. Wishing I was in your shoes. I take them off in front of the beach and superstars don't sparkle. We high beam and you can't spell fame without me.
I really did enjoy all of this album. There were so many great songs on here and I wish I could have talked about each one of them. This is his 12th studio album. He's only 36 years old and he's done it time and time again. So that's definitely one of the things that makes him one of the greatest artists of all time. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this top 5 countdown for Carter 5. And go ahead and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite songs were. If you think there's a different top 5, if there are songs that maybe should be in here, maybe should be included, definitely let me know. I'm always interested in hearing what you guys have to say. So please go and listen to the album if you haven't. I'll put links for the album below so you guys can listen to it. Thank you guys for watching.